Kim here again, and this is a very elegant Christmas card. But I wanted to show you, along with our new Christmas die, how you can use some non-Christmas stamps to create a beautiful card too. So I'm going to show you what we'll be using in today's card. We have the really gorgeous piece die out of our new Festive Collection, and this is a vertical piece, so it's kind of unusual, I think. And we're going to be using the Spellbinders Mystic Embrace. And the stamp we're going to be using is this border from the Belle of the Ball set. So it's not Christmassy at all, but it looks gorgeous with this. Now, I think I'll cut the piece to show you just how beautiful this die is first off. So I've got a piece of coconut white card. I'm going to just tape it into place and grab the plates that we need. Set it onto our cutting plate and cover it with the base plate. As long as your cutting edge is going into your cutting plate, you can put it through the machine either way. Let's just roll it backwards. There's some beautiful detailed swirls on this die. Let's see how we did. Absolutely stunning. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll emboss that to really bring out the beauty for you. So I'm going to cover it with my tan embossing mat and my pink plate, and we'll run it back through the grand caliper. I think this die is so elegant. I think it's stunning on a card all by itself. I really do, and I think you'll love it too for your Christmas cards. You can see it cuts beautifully. You've got some gorgeous detail in here. Just pop that out for you. Got some cutaway pieces, and let me just get a hold of this right about there. Just peel it out. Oop. Caught around a little twirly bit, but you can see how stunning that is. So pretty. Just a few little bits that just need to be popped out. There we go. Gorgeous, love it. So we can even clean our die with our tool-in-one and just pop these pieces right out and just stick it back onto your thing. There's a couple little bits to take care of with the end of the pokey tool. Good to go. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little bit of stamping, and I've already put the Belle of the Ball border onto a block. Just going to be using a black archival ink pad. It's a permanent ink pad. And we're going to ink this up by tapping it across it, just making sure that it's got good coverage of ink all over it. And I'm going to just line it up kind of sort of with the edge of the card here. Give it a good press. Make sure I've made contact all the way down. There we go. And we'll do this side. And even though this stamp is not Christmassy at all, I think it's really pretty on the side of the piece. Pop this one into place. Give it a little rock. There we go. So now I have a really nicely stamped background that I can put the center of my piece into. But I've already got one done ahead of time that I've done a little matting with, but we're going to go and show you one of the things that you can do with the Mystic Embrace. So let me cut this right down the center. Right here. And because I just want it peeking out from the edge, and it was a little bit too narrow by itself, we can separate that, and I'm just going to take this little bit off right here on either end with my scissors, just round that back out a little bit, right there, and pop this one in. Let me do it this way. There we go. Okay, so a little bit of double-sided tape, I think. No, I'll tell you what, let's use glue for this. I think that'll give us a chance to move it around a bit. So I've got a piece of white card that's been matted with black, because we're going with that black and white theme. So we'll just put some Cosmic Shimmer glue on here and just a couple little daubs in the corners. And we'll pop that to the very edge. That looks pretty good. Do a few here to hold down the edge parts. Pop that over to the edge of the card. So we've separated that a bit. And just try and get the two areas up here lined up straight, so they'll peek out a little bit from the center. So I've already gone ahead and matted the stamped piece with a little bit of a black thin mat. I'm going to put that into place in the center. Got some mounting foam to create some dimension. That's one of the other things I love on a card. And by adding just a little bit of mounting foam, you can create that dimension. So lean into that tiny bit so I can make sure I'm straight. That looks lovely. And I've just matted that beautiful white piece onto a black background to really make it pop. Got some mounting foam for that. Put that right into the center of our card. And just to complete the entire look, I'm going to add it to a background I've created with some pierced edge on it. The white layer is pierced with a piercing ruler, and then I put a thin black mat and a final white one, and that will just give you a lovely alternating black and white look to your card. And there you have it, a beautifully done Christmas card, black and white, elegant. It would look gorgeous on anybody's mantelpiece at Christmas.